Back. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Pumped Up podcast, where we are going to be exposing Liver King. No! Liver King is fake. I have proof. He once reached out to me and asked me for cycle advice. You too? I leaked his emails to Derek. I gave them to Derek and I said, "Hey Derek, this man is a fraud.
He is a fraud.
And he deserves to go down." And so yes, it was me. I was the one that leaked the Liver King emails. Coach beat on.
So now if you guys know what I claim natural, you know who to talk to now.
Exactly. Yep. It's moi. Yeah, I'll definitely expose you if you ever take anything.
Yeah.
Even if it's something
so
little.
Speaking of
like
that,
a little VAR or a little rad 140.
I just hopped on MK.
That's such cap. That's such cap. I was about to say, you've been gone long enough that it was borderline could be true, but there's no way you would do it.
No.
There's no way. You just get so watery.
I know.
And you'd look
fat.
terrible.
I'd be fat. Like, it wouldn't do anything because my ghrelin is like already through the roof, and like I'm already going through puberty, so like my growth hormone is already
super high.
Yeah. So
and your blood pressure is super high.
My blood pressure is so high.
Unexplainably high.
I'm gonna take that actually because I'm like chill right now.
Oh yeah. We'll take it right after the pod. That sounds good.
Right.
Unless the pod gets super heated.
Yeah. Unless like I'm screaming.
Your blood pressure is gonna be super high. So for those of you guys that don't know what we're talking about, the Liver King was recently exposed because a bodybuilding coach leaked his emails. Basically showing that he's on like 15 grand worth of like growth hormone and anabolic steroids, and he's been on that for a long time.
He was taking, I think, 8 IUs of GH a day.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount.
Like an entire vial a day. And wasn't seeing results.
That's insane, dude. Like, don't your feet start to grow when you take that much?
Everything grows.
It's crazy.
Because like you're literally like,
I'm surprised he's still so short. Oh, right. I guess his growth plate's fused. Like, don't get
right. He's old as fuck.
Yeah, he's super old already, so he wouldn't actually grow. But I mean, 8 IUs.
That's nuts.
You've got to gain at least an inch.
That's like more than like Nick Walker, dude.
That is crazy.
That's more than Ronnie was running.
I cannot believe that. How is he so like shredded still? Like, wouldn't that much growth hormone just make you
he was running D-ball and then Winstrol also.
D-ball too?
D-ball.
Where did you hear
Winstrol.
that?
If you look at the cycle, here, let me pull it up actually. He just like when he sent the email to Derek.
Because I remember a couple things. I don't remember D-ball being one of them.
No, when he sent it to Derek, I saw he said he just started his first round, like his first cycle of D-ball and Winstrol on top of all the HGH.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So that was his email to Derek.
Yeah, let me
see. First of all, just want to give a shout out to all the sponsors. Wearing the Young LA pants, code beat on. Yeah, maybe code Hayden soon. I got hopefully
code toe.
Keep code toe.
Code toe.
Keep blowing it up.
But yeah,
Rise supplements, code beat on, and whole strength, code beat on. Yes, sir.
You guys got to get those belts.
Yes,
it is nice.
Have you been liking it?
Oh my god!
I gave Hayden my whole strength belt because I don't use it very much. It's a really nice latch belt. It's like $110.
Yeah,
I think
really nice. I mean,
it is really high quality.
Okay, so he started. So he was on ibuprofen.
Okay.
HGH. So basically like MK. Basically Omnitrope. Really high quality HGH. Test 0.6 cc's per week cruise dosed. So like TRT pretty much. Deca. So I was wrong. It wasn't D-ball. It was Deca.
It was Deca. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't think he was on. So he wasn't on D-ball, but he's on Winstrol.
Yeah.
Right?
So Winstrol 50 milligrams a day.
Yeah.
So that's why he stays so shredded.
Yeah. That's crazy. I can't believe it. Okay, so I'm not sure if you watched the video, but pretty much, Vigorous Steve came out and said that he was the coach.
Really?
That leaked the emails. Yeah. So his name's Vigorous Steve. And he came out and talked about how he leaked them. He said that he only worked with Liver King for 3 weeks.
What?
Yeah. So basically he had him fill out all of the information and he was going to get started with coaching him. But then all of his blood markers came back just atrocious.
Yeah.
Like atrociously terrible. And so what Vigorous Steve figured out is he said, this guy is lying to me about the stack that he says he's taking.
He's taking even more shit?
He's taking way more shit. That's what Vigorous Steve said about it. And so Vigorous Steve dropped him as a client 3 weeks later and refunded him all of his money.
Yeah.
And said, like, I don't want any part of this.
Right.
So Vigorous Steve, he just told him to screw off. Because he could tell just by looking at his blood work that he was taking way more gear than what he was saying. Yeah, and what's one of the most crazy things about it is like his diet. Like apparently like he doesn't eat like that at all.
No, if you do the rundown of his diet, he takes like a green supplement. He takes all these like vitamin supplements
and like whey protein and like
supplements
like
protein
dextrose or something.
And creatine, yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't actually eat all of the liver all day.
There's some clips of him eating liver and he's like wincing it. Like hardly getting it down.
What a fraud.
I know.
Like, what a fraud.
I used to respect the hell out of him.
Have you, somebody's take on this was that, like, Liver King is playing, like, 4D poker or 4D chess because he's, like maybe he's planning on opening up, like, a TRT clinic or something. Oh. And this is all, like, a promotion for his TRT clinic. And now we're giving him free press.
I do have
just talking about it. Like, that could be a thing.
It was totally predetermined.
You think so?
Oh yeah, everything in the fitness industry is like predetermined, and I feel like Derek he wouldn't just release that kind of information, especially the email Liver King sent to him out of confidentiality. He wouldn't just like make a video on that, you know?
So you think that Liver King told Derek to expose him?
I don't think necessarily. I think he asked if he could. I think Derek was like, "Hey, I stumbled across this email, and I want can I do this?
Can I expose you?" And Liver King said yes.
Yeah, because like any press is good press, you know? Liver King is the number one he's the number one talked about guy
like on the planet right now. Like he beat like Andrew Tate for a couple days.
Exactly. Like
dude, that's hard for me to believe. I'm not sure about that. I just
can't see Derek being like, fuck this guy. I'm going to try, like he could have potentially ruined his life, you know?
Dude, it's so hard cuz what is he? Why would he let Derek do that?
Because now, like, he was falling off. So now people are talking about him more. He still has those loyal fans that are going to be like, hey, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, like, it was pretty obvious. Like, any fans that, like, dug deep into him is like, yeah, this guy's obviously on stuff. And now Joe Rogan's talking about him.
If that truly is the case, then he's like even more of a fraud than he would be if he was actually.
Oh, there's no doubt it's exposed. All just a scam.
And you know what I'm saying? It's just going deeper in on the scam.
He came out with like the typical like, there are thousands of people a day killing themselves. Like, how is that relevant to you eating liver?
I do not understand.
I understand his message, like saying like we need to bring back masculinity. We need to like
that's so
fight
great.
All these like viruses in life, like low libido.
You don't have to give me body dysmorphia and lie about your natty status in the process of that.
Right, like he's pretty much saying if you buy ancestral products, you're going to have 8.5-inch abs protruding from your gut.
I saw this this really funny TikTok. It was let's see here. It was somebody. It says, "My teammate, did you steal my loot?" So the teammate is asking the guy, "Did you steal my loot?"
I don't touch the stuff. Not gonna touch the stuff. Never touch the stuff. That was a lie.
That was a lie.
I saw one, but it was like me sitting at the lunch table and I go to the bathroom and my pudding is missing. And I asked my friend,
that was a lie. I never touched this stuff. I never was gonna touch this stuff. That was a lie.
That was a lie.
The way he just looks. I thought the apology was pretty decent. Like I enjoyed it. It was entertaining.
Right.
And he did a good job saying
that's what he does. He's an entertainer. You know? Like, no, he did a good job. I feel like he was really, really transparent with it. Once again, it shouldn't have happened in the first place.
Yeah.
But I feel like, and also he's contradicting himself. Like, the people he's speaking about that are like with
young
depression,
men that are struggling with
and
he has like this.
anxiety.
He has like this thing that he
But, like-
says over and over again. He's like, thousands of people are killing themselves, and they are struggling with mental health, with like
low sex drive,
low libido, and he's like, what's the other one? He's like low libido and
like no motivation,
hormone issues, and I can't remember
stuff like
the
that.
other
But you're
word.
giving these people more like depression and body dysmorphia by saying if you take a liver supplement, you're gonna look like him.
I do not understand.
He literally like.
Well, also, how is his business? How are his businesses making $100 million a year? Like, is he making $100 million a year
Apparently.
selling liver products?
Well, his stuff is so expensive,
That's ridiculous.
and a lot of people buy it.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
I just cannot believe that. And what's the dude, my freaking goodness. I cannot believe the whole thing. But it was super, super entertaining, which is nice. But then I personally love to see people get exposed on this type of stuff, especially being a natty. It's like yes. Another fake natty falls.
Finally.
Like now I'm the true ultimate natty. Right. Like Liver King was beating me before, but now I am.
Thought Liver King was natty.
Did you see? I never thought he was natty.
I thought he was natty.
You thought he was natty?
We said this on the last podcast.
We said this on the last podcast?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I need to like reclip this.
Hold up.
And go back in time and I'll try to find that clip and like put it together and post it as a TikTok.
What do we call it? The Pumped Up Podcast?
Yeah, Pumped Up Podcast.
I like how we both like just what's
kind of. We haven't done this for a while.
We haven't.
Yeah, I know.
We've been doing pretty bad.
I know. I don't
425
understand.
views.
I don't understand why it's so hard for me to put out YouTube videos.
Okay.
I need to put out more.
I spent like a week and a half making my YouTube video. It was really good, and it only got 100 views. Yeah.
You should give it to me, and I'll post it on my channel.
Okay. Bet. Because you're in it a little bit.
And it'll get 1,000 views. Not that many.
Right.
I'll go back and find it.
Yeah,
you
we'll
don't need to find it right now because I will legitimately clip that. That will be super entertaining. So you thought Liver King was natural?
I did. I thought he was super short. Okay, maybe like 180 pounds, and the dude was just dedicated and was an outlier. You know?
Wow. Okay. I don't remember us talking about this. That's so funny. That's so funny. Looking back on it, it did not age well.
No, not at all.
Now you look like an idiot.
I do look like an idiot. I even said it on my story once. I was like, yeah, I think Liver King's natty.
That is so funny. I can't believe it. Oh, well, so what was weird about it is, so I ended up I made a TikTok about Liver King. Yeah. Just basically giving people a super short 60-second little summary. Rundown of what's going on. I'm like, Derek from More Plates, More Dates released these emails exposing Liver King as a natty. I'm like, yay, everybody celebrate. And I got some crap for that.
Yeah.
Like, I got some blowback. There were a lot of people that were like, hey, dude, I really like your content, but like, to be honest with you, the negative vibes that you're giving off. Yeah, no, they literally said that. You're giving off like hating vibes on this video, like totally, because you're like rejoicing that he got called out. And I'm like,
are you kidding me?
What? Since when do the people that are lying about their natural status deserve like good vibes only? I'm so sick of like this idea in the fitness industry that like you can't give other influencers shit, or you can't like talk trash, or you can't like give people crap. It's like that's what makes it fun. Like you're supposed to keep each other in check. If you don't keep each other in check, that's how like clowns get created. Like Liver King.
Yeah,
it's
if
like,
someone was like straight up like, hey, you're not natty.
Kenny KO kind of did that.
Yeah,
which I kind of respect him for. He called him out in person.
His like best friend, not best friend, but like really good client. You watched the podcast with Joe Rogan, right?
With More Plates, More Dates?
Mm-hmm.
Not the most recent one.
Okay, so they were talking about his name's like Paul or something. He owns another.
Oh, Saladino, the carnivore guy.
Yeah,
yeah, I know him.
Yeah, so him and Liver King were like really good buddies, really good business partners, and like right off the bat, he was like, "Hey, are you natural?" And Liver King straight to his face said, "Yes, I'm natural." So like. Ask any of those people that know him personally that he straight up lied to. Yeah. Ask any of the people that bought ancestral supplements
if they think he's natural.
Right. That like thinking that they're gonna change their like they could. I like the message. You know, like maybe not peddling your product, but like saying like, hey, if you eat this certain way, if you
train super hard,
way,
you train your balls off.
Yeah, train the super way. Like obviously, if you sun your balls, maybe it's not gonna happen.
Maybe.
You know, I've never tried.
We'll have to
personally
next YouTube video.
Yeah, next YouTube videos. I sunned my balls.
Yeah, well,
this is what happened.
I understand the message.
Yeah,
it's just
but
the person who happened to be delivering it
like,
is
you do this, like, and it's really good stuff. And then at the end, it's like, I'm natural, buy my product.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's what's so funny is that's where most people go. Yeah. Like most people see the physique. They brush past all of the information and all that type of stuff, and they go straight to the supplements.
Exactly.
And I guess, him being a pretty good marketer, probably one of the best marketers
very good marketer
on the planet, like he understands that. And he understands the people that he's taking advantage of. So, yeah, we definitely shouldn't give him any leeway on that. But I genuinely hate that idea that's just like, everybody just get along. Like, can't we all just like lift each other up in the fitness industry? Like, I remember I called out like these Alpha Land influencers for being cringy.
Yeah.
And like a bunch of people came at me. The majority of people very much agreed with me, but there were like a select few people of like Alpha Land influencers that like texted me and they were like, hey, like, why are you doing this? Like, it's so negative and we don't need that kind of negativity. It's like, I'm teasing people. Like you need to be able to check other people, and you want other people to do the same to you.
If you're going to put your stuff out on social media, like you have to expect some of that.
We can't all just be like, there's supposed to be some give and take. Like you're supposed to call each other out on making stupid content.
Right. Like brands are looking how you respond to that.
Yeah.
Like if anyone like makes fun of me or something, I'm just like, Lamau.
It's perfect. Yeah.
Like seriously, I'm like, you're commenting on my stuff. You're stitching my reels,
and you're making fun of a minor.
You're making fun of the biggest 15-year-old on earth ever.
Exactly.
But like you're just giving me free publicity.
Yeah.
And like honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
Brands are gonna see that I don't care, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this guy's not gonna start beef with anybody." Yeah. Like he's gonna be good for our brand if we end up having him in the future.
Yeah. So I think that's
like you gotta. It's good a life lesson. Like if you are made fun of in real life and you just like are like, why can't we all just get along? Like that's not how it works.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not how it works.
I 100% agree with that. And that's honestly, so one of the girls that I had made fun of, one of the Alpha League influencers. Yeah, so she contacted me and she's like, why did you have to like make this video? And I'm like, because everybody in the comment section went in like hard on this girl.
Yeah.
And I kind of felt bad about it because there were some like, they went like over the edge for sure. The people in the comment section.
Was such a douche.
But so they went like over the edge in the comment section making fun of this girl. So I felt bad, but I'm like, hey, here's the deal. We all post cringe content. I'm like, I have posted it so much before in my life. I have made so much cringy content. My last account was literally based off of cringy content.
You got famous for cringy content.
I got famous for literally bouncing my pecs.
Yeah.
Like that was it. Mm-hmm. Like 2 techno songs and stuff like that. Super, super cringe. And it's just like the more that you own it and be like, hey, that's something that I made. Like, and I decided that I wanted to put it out there, and you can make fun of it all you want.
Yeah.
It's not going to affect how I see myself. It's not going to affect my self-esteem. That is like true power right there.
Right.
Like as soon as you get to the top, like imagine you get to like Titan status, what I call it with the influencers when they reach like Max Taylor, Lex Little, like Alex Eubank status. Imagine if you get that far and then you do like something a tad bit stupid, and then you just get made fun of by everybody and you just fall apart. Those are the people that like commit suicide. Like those are the people that like can't take it when they get to the top. They get made fun of by like half their audience for doing something. And then like you need to have the mental toughness to know like this does not define me.
Right. You're putting yourself on a pedestal and expecting 100% of the people looking at you to be in full support of you.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Not gonna happen.
That is not gonna happen.
Like at the end of the day, these are random ass like people on Instagram.
The sooner that you acknowledge that not everybody, it is going to make your life so much easier. And I can tell you, one of the reasons why I like the whole gym culture right now, it's one of the reasons. There are plenty of bad things I think about it.
Yeah.
But one of the good things that I do like about it is it's encouraging a lot of people early on to not care what other people think about them.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's sort of teaching them, like, that doesn't mean that you go out and you be an absolute douche or an absolute asshole. Yeah, exactly. It's like, that doesn't, like, bullying exists for a reason.
Yeah, I know.
It's like if you need to be able to take it. You need to be able to turn it into something
that's how you know
good and mold yourself.
Yeah. Like, literally, that's what I was about to say. Like, that's how you know who you actually are. If you're able, like, hey, I'm gonna like wear this to school, and
I'm not going to care what anybody else thinks.
Literally, like, if I get a bunch of backlash for it, or if I get made fun of, if I truly like thought this is the person I want to be, then I'm not gonna let it affect my
exactly. And that's what I like about it.
Right. That's what I did with the gym. Literally, like, I got so much backlash.
Yeah.
For starting a fitness account and like starting on Snapchat and stuff. They're like, dude, like, you're big and all, but like it's just so cringe. Like, like you're literally posting yourself blowing vape O's on your story. But now they're like, hey, dude, like, you're doing really great. Like, I posted 12.3K,
and you're still posting, like, if anything, the content that you're posting now is like more cringe and like more fart and toe and shit and crap.
And people love it.
It reels, and like, people like it. So I don't know. I
it's
like
what
that.
They would expect from
I love
a
that whole
15-year-old.
aspect of it.
Yeah.
It's just don't care what other people
you can
think.
literally just be yourself. Just do it.
Yeah.
Like
hit a side tricep in the middle of the gym. Like,
right.
Who cares?
Dude, I'll like me and my buddies in the gym, or not in the gym, at school, we'll just like do the Ziz pose when we see each other, and everybody looks at us like, look at these assholes. I'm like, so what?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. You're building the confidence,
relationships and confidence with other people.
I love it. It's fantastic. Well,
it stems from jealousy.
For sure. Well, how's the bolt going for you lately?
Dog, I'm actually doing
You're
really
at 4,700 calories?
Yep, 475.
I was thinking about this. Well, oh, okay. I go back and forth between like whether or not I should write you an actual meal plan, because I coach Hayden, but I pretty much am only responsible for like his hypertrophy.
Yeah.
Like, that's it, because you do your power lifting stuff kind of like on your own, based off of feel. And then you're eating, you basically just eat you have like an eat on site command.
Pretty much.
That you just eat anything you can
eat on site is pretty accurate.
I would like give you like a diet plan, but you would not follow it.
I wouldn't follow it, and I don't feel like I need it until I start cutting.
Well, that's the thing, is like you can make amazing progress like doing exactly what you're doing right now.
And it's not like I'm eating terrible.
Yeah. Like, well, so the one thing that I was thinking, and I think that this has a big thing to do with it, because your digestion's pretty bad, correct?
Not really, actually.
Oh, it's not terrible?
Better. No, so I actually
it started getting better.
I stopped taking fiber. And it started getting better.
So you were taking too much.
I was taking too much fiber. Because I didn't realize my diet already had like my daily recommendation of fiber.
Yeah.
Like I was still reaching my fiber goals, and then I was supplementing it on top of it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How much fiber were you supplementing with?
Oh, I was taking 2 scoops of Metamucil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That has a lot of fiber.
I know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So like my stomach would just...
Because I was about to say, like before he left, I'm like, you know what? With the amount of calories that he's eating and with how bad his digestion seems to be, like his body is probably just not absorbing a ton of those calories.
No, I started...
like that was probably one of your big problems.
And I've started drinking a lot more water.
Okay.
I'm at 1.5 gallons a day.
Okay.
So... that's helped tremendously in my digestion.
I bet.
And I've also started taking probiotics.
Okay.
So my gut's all good right now. I'm staying away from dairy.
Okay.
I'm only throwing I've only had like a cup of cheese a day, like in total.
Gotcha.
And then pretty much it stays like carbs. Like, let me see.
I stay away from dairy.
I stay
only a cup of cheese a day.
Only a cup of cheese a day. So I'm at 4,750 calories. 50% of those calories are carbs, so 594 grams.
Okay.
20% of those calories is protein, so 237 grams, and 30% of those calories is fat. So
do you track your calories
grams.
every day in MyFitnessPal?
Yes.
Okay.
So Saturdays,
connect
I take it off.
Connect it with my app so that I can look at your MyFitnessPal.
Okay.
We'll do that later.
Yeah. We'll figure that
Because
out.
I want to see like what your macro breakdown looks like.
Yeah. So a lot of times I'm eating like shredded chicken. I'll have a lot of like the stuff you see that I eat is only just to rub it in people's faces that I can eat McDonald's and stay shredded.
Okay, that's good. So the majority of what you eat.
The majority of what I eat is pretty much what you eat as well.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. My diet has definitely started to get a little bit more dirty because like my calories are so high right now.
Yeah,
I
but
just
you're
like
getting so huge.
Dude, I am so large right now.
So large.
I like taking those videos of like my back double bicep, all I can see in the back double bicep. I'm like, yeah, like my lats look a little bit better, but I'm like, but my love handles are like starting. They're
bad,
starting
though.
to poke out, bro.
It's not as bad as Liver Kings.
Oh, yeah, it's very true. That's where he stores all his fat.
I know. My damn back fat. Yeah, look at this. This wasn't with a chest pump or anything, so it's not like nuts. But I took
exclusive access to Hayden's most recent gym photos.
I took this today.
Oh yeah, you took it from the side. Remember? Yeah. Oh wait, no. Did you take it from this side or that side? I can't tell.
What do you mean?
You need to, when you take a side chest photo, it's
from my right side.
So you're going like this.
Yeah.
You need to have the cameraman on your left side. If you're going like this. If you're going like this, you need to have the cameraman on your right side taking a photo through the mirror.
Oh, so you can see my chest better.
You can see your chest better, but then also it gets rid of this gap.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah.
But like I started posing with a little less supination.
Okay.
And my arms started looking a lot bigger.
Yeah. If I go all the way like this, my biceps look small.
My hamstrings have started looking.
So I go like, I kind of.
Yeah. That's exactly what I've been doing.
Exactly like that.
So my hamstrings have been looking better, but like this was.
That's a good photo.
Yeah, that was a side chest I had earlier.
Why haven't you posted any of those photos that you guys took on my camera? Remember those insane
those
back
were
shots?
Nuts. Yeah,
those will get
I need
like
to.
Hella.
Those will hit the algo.
Oh, did you do the AI?
No
photo thing.
No.
Why didn't you do it?
It wouldn't work.
Did you buy it?
No.
Oh, you need to buy it.
Oh.
It costs like $10.
Yeah, I'm not.
But dude, it's so worth it.
You think?
Are you kidding me?
Can I just do it on your phone?
No. You literally buy $10. You pay $10 and they give you 100 avatars. So basically, there's this massive trend around the fitness industry right now with like AI art, where you plug in like 10 to 15 photos of yourself, and then this AI generates like these different pictures of you that are like kind of you, but not really. And it like cartoons you to make you look like a superhero or like a warrior and stuff. I thought mine came out really cool.
They were so cool.
I was
dude
over them.
Okay, this guy, I don't know who, I don't know if I can find it. This guy did
They're like all over Instagram right now.
And he literally had an Attack on Titan like scout everything.
Oh, really?
Like, he had like the blades and everything.
Oh my god.
It was so cool.
That is super
Speaking of, that is the best show I've ever watched.
You're watching Attack on Titan. That's right.
Yeah,
How far are you into it?
I'm almost to season 2. I kind of slowed down.
What do you know?
Okay. So currently, Aaron is a badass.
Yes. Okay, so you know he's not.
Yeah. Okay, I was like, they can't kill Aaron in the first like 2 episodes.
So
or whatever.
he's a Titan.
Yeah, he's a badass Titan.
He's the Attack Titan.
I thought he was the founding Titan.
He's the Attack Titan.
You haven't seen the newest season then.
Well, no, I know.
Into
oh
it.
No, you looked into it.
I looked into it.
No,
well, because I was
trying not to spoil it for you.
I was like trying to like, dude, this guy like looks so sick. I was gonna like, I don't even know, like make a.
You gotta be careful, dude. The spoilers are everywhere.
Yeah, I looked up Aaron Titan. I was like, what's a founding Titan? And then I looked into the fan fiction and stuff, and I was like,
you messed up.
I did the same thing with Breaking Bad too.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
I'm staying away from Google when it regards. But anyway,
it's
so right
so
now,
good, isn't it?
It's so good. Right now they're in the woods, running from the female Titan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice. You are about to get to a weird part.
Why I read? So you know how like Netflix will give a little rundown of the episode. I know she eats Aaron.
Yeah,
like in the episode I'm on.
Okay.
Yeah,
it gets really weird.
Like weirder.
Wait until you meet the Beast Titan.
Ooh. That sounds badass.
Dude, get ready.
What episode is the like My Soldiers Rage?
Oh, that's
That
that's far.
That's far.
Yeah, that's like season 3.
Okay.
End of season 3. That is the best episode
It
ever
is.
though. I cried when I watched that for the first time.
Dude, I like there have been moments where I've been super emotional
yeah,
with that show.
dude. Well, so that show is really good at like instilling fear in you.
Yeah.
Because the first 2 seasons, like everyone's just so helpless.
Yeah.
Like the first, at least the first first
feel
season,
so-
you feel so helpless.
Yeah.
And like terrified. Like all of the scenes, like
Yeah.
everyone is just scared
Dying
out of
and
their
getting
mind.
slaughtered
Like
and
everyone
stuff.
is so scared, and then it just starts like building the plot
Yeah.
to a point. Dude, it's so beautiful how they made that.
Well, they
TV
like
show.
you immediately get attached to Aaron.
Yeah.
And what's the girl's name?
Oh shoot,
It's something hard to pronounce. Sorry, I'm white. But you immediately get attached, and then you're like, wait, how the hell did he just die?
Yeah.
And then you're like, wait, he's not dead. Like, it's just such a roller coaster,
Mm-hmm.
and they do such a good job.
You have no idea.
Really?
You think that this TV show is a roller coaster? Just wait. You haven't even gotten to the roller coaster
Dude,
part.
my blood pressure's already high.
Dude, you are going to literally have a heart attack
Wow.
when you see it.
Yeah.
Like there is this one episode I remember. I think it's in like season 3, where it just like tells you the whole story
Really?
behind everything, and you're just like,
Is that when they get to Aaron
oh
Cellar?
my gosh. Like it feels, it's so funny. Like each season feels like a completely different TV show.
Really?
Because it's so, like the plot twists are so insane.
That's nuts.
Like it's ridiculous.
yeah, because they like, I don't even know. They draw you in, and then they just like completely.
I'm so glad that
change
you're
it up.
watching this show,
Yeah.
dude. It's so good.
Dude,
It's
like
such a
I
good
watched
show.
the first episode a long time ago. I was like, this shit's cringe.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's
So good.
It's so
My shout out to Justin Martini. He forced me to watch like the full season.
I'm just afraid I'm gonna turn into
like
a
in
weeb
one
now
night
because
it's
like
so good.
yeah.
Just wait until you get into Naruto. Naruto's really
Naruto.
good
I've heard
too.
Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, obviously.
Yep.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Those are all good ones.
Baki, obviously.
Baki's awesome. Absolutely legendary.
Baki's just
I kid you not. I pull up videos from Attack on Titan during the middle of my workout. Like there's like some fight scenes
I'll do some
that
clips
I
and
pull
stuff,
up. That I pull up to like give me motivation, like
Yeah.
in the middle, like of an
Well, I
insane
watched-
workout,
you know
and I'm
those,
like, oh my gosh,
You know those like let me down slowly edits?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I listened to before like a big PR. Like
Yeah,
today,
there you go.
did I tell you I hit 365 for 2 on squat today?
365 for 2. Nice
On squat today.
Sweet.
Yeah.
RPE 10.
No, I would say 9.5.
Okay. Did you? I squatted the other day.
I saw that.
You saw that?
Dude, can you please power lift?
No, I'm not
Why?
going to power lift.
Why? You're so strong.
I'm gonna hurt myself.
and you're natural.
I don't. I'm not that strong. I'm not that
Dude,
strong.
you literally bench press
and I'm gonna hurt myself.
255 for 8 reps.
Dude, I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm legit gonna hurt myself.
You're fucking lame.
I don't care about.
Well,
the
you're coming to my
numbers at
meet.
all.
You're coming to my meet on March 18th then.
In Kalispell.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a long.
And you're going to vlog
March
it.
18th.
March 18th.
March, April, May. Okay, I might be able to pull that off.
Wait, you're not doing the NPC, are you?
Stop fingering yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just like
No, I'll try to. I'll try to make it to that.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
definitely try.
real talk. When am I fucking competing?
Okay, so yes, we're
Yeah.
gonna go through that.
We're
Because-
gonna do a show together, right?
I don't know what show I'm doing. I don't think we should.
You don't?
No,
I just want to do prep
because-
with you.
No, we can do prep, but I feel like we have to do different shows because I can't focus like fully on you
That's true.
if I'm also competing because I'm gonna be like
Right.
in my zone and I narrow down. That's kind of one of the things that I've learned with prepping competition clients is like
Yeah.
you don't want to be prepping someone the same time that you're prepping because like and also like my body dysmorphia can like rub off on you
Yeah.
and like your body dysmorphia can run off me
Yeah.
so like I might think that you like look flat because I think I look flat, and there's just like weird mind games, you know, with that type of stuff.
That's what you do with your arms.
I think that we have to. I think that we have to pick. I think we have to pick a different show. I was thinking about going. So let's see here. I'll look up like OCB shows, like summer of 2023, because I'm competing this summer for sure, because I can't bulk through a summer. I would get so depressed. Me too. I would get so depressed bulking through a summer. Like, I just can't do it. I enjoy cutting too much. Way too much. I've never cut.
I can't wait to cut though, cuz like I'm already pretty lean, but like once I get leaner, I might look nutty.
2, 3, 4. So 5 is May, January, February, March, April, May. So June. Let's see here. June, July. July is 7. So starting in July, we have a show in Tennessee, California, St. Louis, Missouri, Springfield, Massachusetts, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Orlando, Florida, New York, Atlanta, Phoenix. That's a possible one.
Phoenix and Albuquerque
Washington,
might be
D.C.,
doable.
Panama City, Denver.
Oh,
Denver, 8/19.
8/19. So August 19th.
It's the OCB Colorado Natural.
Dude, that would be.
So that's one.
I might do that.
That's one that we could do.
Well, we shouldn't do it together though.
Yeah, I know. Let's see here. If there's one, let me see here. Okay.
When do you head out for the Olympia?
It's next week.
Dang.
So, what day is it today? The 7th?
No, it's not.
What is it?
The 5th.
The 5th?
Yeah.
Today is the December 5th. I head out on like the 12th.
Dang.
The 12th.
That's
no,
sick.
no, 13th. I think 13th through like the 16th. I'm going with Brandon Bishop. Shout out Brandon.
Vegas is gonna be,
dude. It's gonna be so much
cowboy right now too.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
Wait, why do you say it's gonna be cowboy?
Because the rodeo just ended. The rodeo championship.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I
didn't know that. Last time I was there, NASCAR was going through.
Ooh.
And so I got to watch all the NASCAR cars drive by and do like
so
massive burnouts and like in the middle of the strip.
NASCAR fans are the grossest people on
earth. It was so sick. So Denver, Colorado is 8/19. Cleveland, Ohio. Dallas, Texas is 8/26.
Then we can go to Alpha Land.
I would definitely. So maybe one of us should do Dallas. One of us should do Denver.
Yeah, but I'll go to we should both go
to each other's shows. Yeah. No,
dude,
for sure.
but Dallas, because like we could get
Dallas,
so
Texas,
much content.
The OCB Lone Star Rising. Yeah, 8/26.
Is OCB natural?
Is OCB? Yeah,
Okay.
OCB is natural. So they should. You should be able to compete in it.
I'd probably do Naturals Junior 1 then.
OCB. Does OCB allow natural or allow minors? Allow teenagers. I'm pretty sure they do, because the big thing, the reason why they got rid of the teenagers competing in.
So you stopped taking roids.
Yeah, exactly. Because too many kids were taking roids. Did you hear about that one kid who like competed and he just looked so much smaller than his photos? I can't remember, but it was like a big TikTok thing.
Yeah.
But it turns out like his coach like made him lose a ton of weight, and then like
a lot of people will just do such an aggressive bulk that they actually lose muscle mass and their metabolism is just.
What you mean
fucked.
cut?
Yeah, cut. My bad.
But no, dude, there was something really funky going on there, because this kid was claiming
might have been on gear.
he's 100% on gear.
Okay.
Like hands down for sure on a ton of stuff. But the thing is that his coach was like he was like, yeah, my coach made me like diet into the ground and like do cardio and like all that type of stuff. And I'm like, dude, even if you dieted, even if you literally did not eat and did cardio for 3 hours a day, you're not going to lose 25 pounds of muscle in 1 week.
Yeah. You
like
definitely did a PCT wrong.
Like, he did something wrong. I don't, like, maybe he took a diazide or something.
He probably cut test out.
Well,
and then when you cut test out,
you lose water. You lose a lot of glycogen.
Some guys lose a lot of muscle mass when they cut test out.
I don't think they lose a lot of muscle. I think they lose a lot of water and
because
glycogen.
They'll be running. So they'll be a lot of times for prep. They'll be running Tren or Winstrol.
Yeah,
and those both aromatize as testosterone. So your hormone is off whack. So no. So when you
wait, okay.
They aromatize as test, right? So your test is spiked, but if you don't run it with test, you don't have any estrogen because test aromatizes as
correct.
Estrogen.
So you crash your estrogen.
You crash your estrogen.
Yes. Okay.
So your hormones
that is true.
are off balance.
You're saying test aromatizes into estrogen. And Tren suppresses estrogen.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not estrogen suppressive. They just overly aromatize as test. Yeah.
Okay. And not into estrogen.
And not into estrogen. Yeah. So you have no estrogen. So that's why guys who run Tren only cycles either get gyno or look super flat.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they have no estrogen, no like
I see what you're saying. Yeah. But dude, still, like, even if you were to take like a Diazide or something and just get like super flat before the show, there
was some editing going on in the photos. Is that what you're getting on?
Well, for sure. There was definitely some editing going on, but I don't know, dude. I just feel like it's not cool to like blame the coach in that scenario and just say like, yeah,
I'm gonna blame you if I don't win my show.
He like dieted me into the ground. I'm like, what? Like, dude, come on. Like that's such cap. Like you lost 20 pounds in a week.
That's bullshit.
Like 20 pounds of muscle in a week.
You just hopped off creatine. That's all that happened.
Yeah, dude.
You just stopped taking creatine.
Yeah, you're not even taking creatine. We need to talk about this. Why aren't you taking creatine?
I don't have any.
Why don't you buy some? Code beat on. It's like the cheapest supplement on the planet.
I will go buy some tonight.
It is literally the cheapest supplement. I will give you some if I have an extra one up there. I think I do. Yeah. I have an extra one up there. Take that one home.
You sure?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna get
Don't
huge.
tell my sister though, because I made her buy some off the website. I can't give it to everybody.
Stop touching my balls.
What is wrong with you,
dude? I do it in class too.
We're gonna get this taken down.
Yeah,
because of that.
Minor safety. Oh my god, it's fine. No one watches this.
That's true. We get like 20 views.
Okay,
so no one is watching this.
I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, Static Athletic sold out.
Oh yeah, Max.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't say that yet.
Why?
Never mind.
What?
I can't say it.
Is he on gear?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah, Max is on gear. Static Athletics sold out. Code toe.
I think I made 15 sales.
15? Woohoo!
Yeah, dude.
Let's
I haven't
go.
checked yet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So you make like $100?
I think so. I'll have to check in with him.
Nice. That's
he just set up he didn't set up his code.
Now
thing.
you can buy creatine code beat on.
Yeah, creatine code beat on.
Now since
I'm putting static here. Money. I'm putting some static in the pod.
Bring it in. Rep it on the pod for sure.
Dude, why don't you get a
That's good stuff.
Get a sponsor from Static.
I can't do that. I can't have 30. I can't have 3. I have Hold Strength and Young LA. And I barely make my Young LA sales every
Static
single
is more for like the younger kids.
Dude, it's so funny to me how messed up kids' view of like being an influencer is. Because I tell you what, I was talking with this one girl, she's like a fellow Rise athlete. And we were just talking about like how like people get into this space like thinking that you're getting a sponsorship is just like everything.
Right.
It's like that's what's
like
that's what's gonna make you all your money. It's like getting sponsorship, it's like pocket change, at least unless you're Titan status.
Yeah.
Then the money is like exponential you get from being an influencer.
Well, like even those guys, they make most of their money off YouTube and like TikTok monetization.
I'm not sure about TikTok, but definitely like YouTube
side hustles.
Like, they do a lot of side gigs.
I mean, like, yeah, they're also the
like
top guys.
They hustle. They hustle to make their money. It's like
coach.
It's like if you are a kid out there that is like trying to, I'm not even sure if I told you about this, but I got a DM from a guy that was like, "Hey, I just got fired from my job and I'm trying to make this whole fitness influencing thing work."
Yeah.
And I like checked out his profile. He has like 300 followers, has like barely posted like fitness workout stuff. And he says, I have a kid.
No.
And I'm like,
you can't.
Dude.
No.
I'm like, I said, first thing you do is go out and you get a job that is going to pay for your kid, your wife, and your house.
You gotta do that.
I'm like, you have to put in, like, if you want to make any money at all, you've got to put like 6 years in of just grinding, just grinding out content, posting YouTube videos even when nobody is watching. Posting TikToks when nobody is watching, posting Instagram photos when nobody is watching. And this like the fitness industry has never been more saturated. Because with TikTok, like everybody blows up. There's like a cycle. Like you blow up on TikTok or you blow up on Instagram Reels, and then eventually you'll like hit like this natural cap sort of. And then you kind of start to die off and people don't pay attention to you quite as much anymore.
Yeah. Sorry, my legs are so cramped. I hit legs before this.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Okay, yeah, but like it's nuts. People,
it's so oversaturated.
Well, it's because like no hate on like the big influencers at all, but like Lex just bought a brand new mansion, you know, brand new home gym. Max just bought a new apartment, is constantly buying stuff for his car, you know. So they see that and they're like, well, these guys only have 2 sponsors.
Yeah.
So but
they're like, that's all I have to do is get those sponsors and then I make the money. Yeah. It's like, no, you have to have a legion of people dying to use your code on every single drop.
Like these people literally worship you.
Yes. Yeah. Like you have to have a cult in order to make that money.
And even if you have like 60K followers.
The sponsorship in and of itself means absolutely nothing except for the $250 of supplements that you get every single month. And then you'll get a salary if you do well on your sales. They'll give you a salary.
Yeah.
It's like,
but it's like in the end, is how are you benefiting the company?
Yeah, 100%. You have to be bringing more to the table.
Yeah, like are you bringing Young LA to a different fan base?
Yeah.
Than they already have?
Yeah. Why would they hire you if you can't make any sales?
They've been looking at more like lifestyle fitness influencers at the moment, like that barely even work out. Yeah, like Vinny Hacker. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like he has a sponsor now.
Really?
Because he has different fans and it's a different saturation. They're going a different route. They started with fitness, but now they're doing more lifestyle stuff, and it's just about business. Same with Gymshark. Yep. You know, like, and these people are just doing what works as well, and they have their own niche. Like, if you're just posting motivational We Go Gym stuff, no company's going to be like, oh my gosh, I need that guy.
Yeah, we need that guy really bad.
Vice versa. Like, people look at me and they're like, dude, this kid only talks about farts.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like, yeah.
Well, it's funny to me. Honestly, I wish that I would have fallen in love with the business side of things a lot earlier. Like, fall in love with your business and your brand. Like,
that's what I'm doing.
That's what you need to do. You need to garner your audience. If you actually want to make any money at all, the most money that you will ever make is not off of your fans buying someone else's product. No. It will be off of your fans buying your own product. Yeah. Whatever you are selling, whether it is like coaching, whether it is your own supplements, whether it's like wrist wraps, whether it's clothing, like you need to have your own product. Yeah. Because ultimately at the end of the day, you don't want to just be peddling other people's stuff out all the time. If you want to make like pocket change, like if you want to make enough to get by for a certain amount of time, like that's great. And it can be good supplemental income for that. But you need to have your own business. You need to have something that people want to buy, want to be a part of. Yeah. And that's the part that people need to fall in love with, because I don't think that they realize that these likes and these views, they do not translate to people loving you. No. Like they don't translate to loyal, especially on like loyal
reels
fans
and stuff. It's people scrolling.
Yeah,
half the time
exactly.
With their, like,
exactly.
cock in their hand.
And the people
Here we go.
Oh my gosh. Exactly. Like people on TikTok and Instagram Reels, they're literally just swiping. Like you're an afterthought. You literally took up 2 seconds of their day. They watched your thing, they double tapped it, and then they swiped to the next one.
They're not going to be like...
They're not going to immediately be like, oh my gosh, this guy's amazing. I'm going to use his code, blah, blah, blah. Like, if you are getting like tons of DMs, like go through and answer those DMs on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, because those are actual relationships that you're creating with people.
Yeah.
When I first started on Instagram, it's really funny. I have this memory of like these guys with like 10,000 followers that I would message, and they would message me back. Yeah. And I can name them off to you, like the 4 people that would message me back. And honestly, like I would love to like support them, because they were one of the main reasons why I got into lifting. Like they were one of the main reasons why I got into lifting in the first place. Yeah. And those people don't even realize how big of an effect that they had on me. And my questions to them were like, yo, dude, like what body fat percentage do you think you are?
Yeah.
And they would say like, oh, I'm probably like 7% right now.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yo, he answered my DM. Like, this is crazy. And like that inspired me to like
didn't
work
just
out.
Like my message.
They had a massive effect on like the rest of my life. Like, create the relationships with the people. Like, don't chase the views, the likes.
No.
That type of stuff does not convert. Like, it does not convert at all. I know so many people. It's crazy. Okay, so here is the reality of like fitness. The fact is, you can have 1 million followers on Instagram, 1 million followers on TikTok, and like whatever. YouTube's a little bit different, but you can have tons of followers on both of those social media platforms, and you can be making like $0 off of it every single month.
Yeah, and
just
you only get like 1,000 views on your story.
Exactly. Like you can literally have the following and look like you're doing super, super well, but you're actually not. And then I know people that don't have Instagrams, they don't have TikToks. All they do is they do like Facebook, and then they pull like $40,000 a month. It's like the money is not coming from these views and these likes.
No.
The money is coming from people actually buying your product. Real people who are investing into the product that you have to offer them. Sorry, I'm just kind of going off on a little bit of a rant.
Literally, no, but it's like such a good point. And like that's why I make it like an account to answer everyone's DMs, because when I first started, I was like, there's this guy, do you know Hayden Jones? Have you heard of him?
I have not.
He, I think, has like, at the time, had like 11,000 followers or something. I was like, dang, this guy's doing really well. And he's like also named Hayden. Blah, blah, blah. So I sent him like a cringy little DM. I was like, hey, like, this is, like, you have the same name as me. It's super cool. Like, we're around the same age. Like, blah, blah, blah. I just started my account. What should I do to grow my account? Yeah. And he actually responded to me. I was like, whoa, this is awesome. Like, this guy's not too stuck up to respond to me. Yeah. And like same with, I mean, even Noel. Yeah. Like, if you're not responding to DMs, Noel, with 3.5 million followers, is responding to. He responds to me in 30 seconds.
Yeah, he responds really fast.
Like, me and him just had a conversation today.
Yeah.
And I'm just like some random kid.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Like, it's nuts.
It is ridiculous.
So, like you got to develop those relationships. And I always post, like, questions on my stories and stuff. And it's just like, and like, I do lives. And you got to have, like, for me, I'm trying to be the most personable guy ever. Yeah. Like, you look at me and you're like, wow, this guy's like really strong. He's got a great physique. He's got everything in line. Like, his life is in line. He's inspiring me, but he's also he's also just a guy I could just have a conversation with. Yeah. And that's what like a lot of influencers don't do. They're like, they have all the fame and success and everything, but then they like are like, wow, I could not talk to this guy. Because he's like so full of himself, or like it's the or like
a lot of them
I don't know
are that way.
And it's not even like being full of yourself. It's just like they're not personable. They seem like a deity to you. Yeah, you know. So like I don't want to be that guy that like people are like, oh my goodness, I worship you. Yeah. You know, like agreed. I'm like your number one fan. Like I want to be that guy that like people are like, whoa, dude. Like I've gotten a lot of DMs where it's just like, I've been following you since you had 300 followers, and like your growth and just how like dedicated you are and how like I respect the grind, and it's just been like so inspiring to me. Like that is what I like better than seeing 100,000 views or whatever. Yeah, like
I agree.
And like with the lives and the polls and answering DMs, you're like you said, you're developing these relationships. You're giving these people like a little glimpse of what it's like to actually be like respected by someone who's respected by other people. You know, like they're not just like brushing you off. They're not just being like, oh, look at this guy. He's like asking me creatine advice. Like, no. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And I don't know. And like back to
goodwill multiplies a lot faster than money
and like
does.
People are gonna like, if you respond to a DM, you're really positive, because like a lot of people will shit on me, and I'll just like take a positive side of it, and literally like kill them with kindness.
Dude, it's so crazy how that works. Like, I do the exact same thing as much as I can.
They'll be like, "Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, I did not know."
Isn't that crazy?
And then like you just completely change their outlook. Like you just gained another fan.
Dude, it's literally 100% true.
Into a fan.
It's so true. Yeah. And that, dude, people take themselves way too seriously on TikTok with a ton of these, like going back to that girl, that girl, if she actually went to one of those hate comments and she said like this, like, and she said something like, yeah, I know, like if she responded to one of those comments that was hating on her super hard and said like, yeah, I know this video is like super cringe, like you totally got that right, like I don't know what we were thinking filming
and then
or something like that.
Well, no, not even.
People will be like, oh my gosh, like I probably shouldn't have said that, like they'll delete their comment. It's crazy. Like people will make fun of me. They'll make like a stupid comment or something. I can't even remember like one of the ones that I said, but like when like a lot of people will say like you have like a small pee-pee, like on the ones that I post where I'm in like my classic physique shorts. They're just like this dude must have like a super small penis, and I'll just be like, yes, it is like very tiny, and they'll just be like, damn, I didn't know you were chill like that.
It's like they're just trying to get a reaction.
The more you
so
can
screenshot it,
dissolve your ego, like dissolve your ego, like, and it will make life so much easier.
Some of these influencers are like, they look at these DMs and they're like, how does this person have the audacity
to say that to me,
to literally like try to have a conversation with me with my 100,000 followers?
That is how you know that somebody has gone off like the influencer deep end. Like is when they start getting like pissed off when people make fun of them.
Not even making fun of them, just like DMing them. They're like, how does this person expect that I would ever respond to them?
Yeah. Like, isn't that is like 100%. That is 100% what.
That's why I have so much respect for like Lex and Max and Noel.
Yeah,
because like they're
like so personal.
They're such personal dudes. Like Lex is like one of the most just like down to earth guys, but also like charismatic people. Yeah. He's just like, it's like mood. Like he's never always happy.
Yeah,
he always talks about like what he's going through and stuff. And he always is just like so straight up, like how he's successful and what, like why he is buying new houses and why we aren't. You know, like he's like, well, I've been grinding since I was 17 and stuff like that. And that's what people need to like get through their skulls too. It's like, you're not as dedicated as this person, or else you'd have what this person has. Sometimes, you know?
And I think because like people can be really dedicated to stuff for a long time, but you have to like find your lane. Like what people get way too caught up like with, in like the example that you're saying is like somebody can put the effort that Lex Little has put in. I've watched people do YouTube for years, have amazing production YouTube videos, still only get like 10 views on their videos years later. It happens. People grind their absolute butts off, but nobody still wants to watch them on YouTube because they just like don't have that personality. You need to find your lane.
Yeah.
Like you need to find, and the problem is that people get too caught up trying to mimic somebody else.
Exactly.
They get way too caught up trying to do exactly what they did in order to succeed. Your route to success is going to look different than their route to success.
Exactly.
Like it is going to look completely different. I look at like Alex Eubank, and I'm not thinking like, how can I do exactly like everything that Alex has done, like to be as successful as he is.
He's an outlier though, because he doesn't really have like I guess he sort of started like the motivational gym culture.
He's definitely he's done an amazing job. In my opinion, he's basically David Lade.
Yeah.
Like he's the David Lade of the newest generation.
Like he's like, he had this like insane production. He was insanely strong, but also like super aesthetic.
Yeah.
Kind of like Lex. But like with Alex, I feel like, I don't know, he just did like the Omegle stuff really early on.
Well, yeah, and I think that people just really relate to him because he is very genuine on camera, and he's not how do I how do I put this?
He doesn't have a huge ego.
He doesn't have a huge ego. He's a lot more mild, and he struggles with like a lot of anxiety.
Right. That's why
like
people like laugh
it's weird to call him this, but he's kind of like a struggler.
Yeah.
Like he struggles through things, and he's very very open about that, and people relate to that a lot.
But I also struggle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But you don't see like me following his exact route to success. Right. It's like everybody's going to come at it from different ways, and maybe you are not going to hit that success when you are 20. Maybe you are going to hit that success when you are 60. Like that is how different people's lanes can look. Like you are not going to be Lex Little even if you put in all of the effort that he put into his videos. It's like you just have to take that effort and you have to put it into something that is going to make you successful. What is that lane? What should you be doing?
Media.
It's going to take you your whole life to figure out. It's going to take you years. Yeah. Like what you just have to realize is that you're learning as you go along. Exactly. You need to expose yourself to different things. And I just think that that's one of the main things that people lack.
100%.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
All right. To end it off, because I gotta start doing my stretches. And then
your old man stretches.
You have to go home.
Yeah. I think I have like 1,000 more calories left too. I gotta put in my Chipotle.
I have to eat a little bit more too. Oh shoot, no!
It just
no space on the memory card. Oh, okay.
It just stopped.
Okay, we have to end it there. We'll have to end it.
No,
there.
we'll just do a black screen. It's okay. Most people.
No, because I want this part to be on video. Uh-oh. So we've got to call it.
Well, here
it's gonna be good. Yeah. All right.
Go put my phone over there.
What is it?
It's just a video. We'll just video on my phone.
No, it's fine.
4K,
we'll do it next time. We'll do it next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you watched all the way through, this entire video, be sure, or listen to the whole podcast, be sure to comment toe or fart in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love every single one of you.